What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Hustle with Jesse W. And today we're going to go over a little recap, but most importantly, the importance of day trading rules. Check it out. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode. Now, today what I did was, we're going to go over a day trade here. Well, we're going to go over the day trading day, and then we're going to go over kind of like piggyback off of yesterday's video about rules and day trading rules you should never break. Make sure you've watched that video if you haven't, please. It's yesterday's video. It's probably it's going to go down as one of the top 3 most important videos on my channel, in my opinion. So it's definitely something that you want to check out. Now, today I sat here and I thought to myself, all right, what action did we see yesterday, Jesse? And I'm like, okay, so yesterday we saw small caps be hot, but kind of close, kind of duddish. So what can we expect today? Like, well, it all depends. If we get some strong gap ups, over some key levels, then boom, we're in the money today. We're gonna have some good action. But we didn't get that action. We had a lot of gap ups, but they were gapping up into like the face of resistance, and resistance held true today. So I sat here and I said, what am I going to do? Am I going to force trades? What am I going to do? Like, what are you going to do? Yesterday, you spent an entire video talking about the importance of day trading rules. What are you going to do today? I really wanted to get a video out to you. Well, today's video is the importance of not breaking those rules that we went over yesterday. We're going to go over that. We're going to go over my swing trade and the stocks that were in play today and how they panned out. I had a list today. I tweeted it out. If you don't follow me on Twitter, make sure you do. Link in the description section below to Twitter. And this is the scan for the day. It's a scan. CBLI is on there. WEI is on there, but this is nothing, like very low volume, like halts on the way up. It was kind of funny looking. ACOR is on there. APTX. That was ITRM. These are all some movers that we'll go over. That's the trade idea scanners. Link in the description section below so you can check those out with the 15% off coupon code. First one we'll look at is CBLI. And what I'll show you here on CBLI is all these lines. I actually had all these lines drawn, like pre-drawn from like months or years ago. I don't even know at this point. But, it held on true to at least this bottom line here. Which it actually did that as well in pre-market somewhat. So CBLI, those are the trade idea charts that go with the scanners I just showed you there. So link in the description of that. So CBLI, I had this on watch, and it was interesting to me right here on this VWAP break, but I wanted to see it kind of like break above a little bit and then pull in just to show me a bounce for kind of confirmation. And didn't want to do that. It just broke through and then went really, really, really fast. I could have, and I've done it before, bought in here on this candle, but I don't know. I just trust issues with the small caps, and with good measure, because look at this action. We break right on through, make new highs, pull it in, and we begin to hold this VWAP 9 EMA area, which looked pretty good, but then there was just monstrous selling going on, monstrous selling, huge sell orders going on during that consolidation. I was looking to maybe buy just a quarter of the position I wanted. I was going to add over 475, and I almost did, but I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad I didn't, because I would have gotten caught in this nasty flush and stopped out, and taken an L. And I really haven't traded today. Look, I'll show you right here. The only order I have out here is an open order, which is my hard stop on my swing trade. I use a hard stop on the swings because, well, sometimes it's a swing trade, so sometimes I'm not going to be at my desk, So I like to have a hard stop in there just in case to protect me. CBLI, we'll go over the swing trade here at the end. CBLI was on watch. I had KXIN for, maybe if it wanted to continue or give us some sort of squeeze, but no, nothing, as you see there. There's nothing there. ITRM had a decent setup right in here, and it went, but then it just came right back down. And I personally don't like to trade these dollar stocks. I'll trade them, but it's not really something that I like to trade often, because for these slow float small caps, what I prefer to trade are $4 to $20. That's kind of like the range where I feel more comfortable and we get better moves. I'll trade this, but I was like, you know what, man, CBLI kind of like faded at the open, because this happened before the CBLI pop. ACOR faded, APTX, all this was trash. Maybe this is just going to be another trash. And, it would have panned out to at least one take profit or two, but then it just slammed right back down really, really hard. So nothing there. Then we had APTX, like I said, nothing. Like just really, really bad action. ACOR, nothing. Had one big pop, not even that big, but I guess it's big because it's a dollar stock. And then boom, nothing. So that's it. Like there was nothing else that I had on watch, that I tweeted out. So the only other thing was GME, and we can go over that here now. Now, before we do, remember to follow me on Twitter. Check out my website, hustlewithjessew.com. Sign up for my weekly newsletter. There's going to be some news coming out here soon, probably. I'm working on a lot of stuff, and I want you guys to be the first to know. So if you sign up for the newsletter, you will be one of the first to know. So make sure you do that at hustlewithjessew.com. So here we have GME, and GME, I'm in this from 13.79. I sold some shares yesterday from 13.50, and I sold some calls that I bought in the 90 cents area. I sold those at like $1.20, I want to say, or something like that. So, that's what I did yesterday. Sorry I didn't do a video on that. I really wanted to get that other video out about the rules. That was more important. Yesterday was panned out to be a small red day, even after selling those and making some good money on them. I had taken a small a loss on Billy, BILI, broke through VWAP kind of like CBLI did today, and then slammed back down. I lost about $500 on that, so it's all within my risk tolerance, so no big deal. But looking forward to the rest of the week here. Green on my swing trade so far, and the plan for this is, I have here. Let me move over to 15-minute chart, which is when I'm in these swing trades, I like to watch the 15-minute and the hourly. So I just leave the hourly out there pretty much all day. And right here, what I'm looking at is I have a stop under 13.50. I got in this yesterday on this. Which pullback was it, Jesse? Was this yesterday? Yeah, 19th. Okay, so I got in on. I'm in from here, 13.79. So I got in somewhere here, and I took some profit off right in here on this candle from the earlier swing because I entered these 1,000 yesterday, but I had some shares from last week, and I took some profit off there at 14.30. Okay, so after that 14.50 test and fail. So I already booked some profit on this trade yesterday, so I'm comfortable and holding on to the rest of this position. My stop is 13.50 on it. It's kind of tight, but I don't expect GME to pull all the way back down here to 13.50 again. I just don't expect it to, and if it does, it should bounce. That's why my stop is underneath 13.50. And if it does break down and come back down here to $13, as long as it holds $13, I will re-enter the trade. And hold for the move. My targets are like 16, 18, 20. Those are my three targets. That range there. So we'll see if we get it. GME has, huge short position in there that is probably kind of stuck. Everybody thought this stock was going to go bankrupt. Now they got to deal with Microsoft, and we've been making higher lows on the daily. As long as we keep making those higher lows, these shorts are going to be uncomfortable. They're not going to know what to do. They're starting to like wiggle in their chair. And if they start to cover, we're talking about a massive amount of shares that are short. It has to go to 16, 18, 20 if the shorts cover. If they don't cover, then I'm wrong, and a lot of people are wrong, and we're going to lose some money if you don't have risk mitigation. If you don't follow rules, if you don't have rules, then your loss might be pretty big. If you do have rules, you set trade plans like we went over yesterday in yesterday's video about day trading rules, and you have a trade plan, then your loss will be within your risk tolerance, and this most certainly will be a loss that's going to be within my risk tolerance, and I have no problem in taking it, because if I'm right and this thing triggers and goes, it's going to be a monster win, probably one of my bigger wins of the year. So we'll see if we can get that. Now, that's it for me today. Let me know how you did. Drop it in the comment section below. For me, remember to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you're alerted when I upload my next video. Check out the links in the description of Webull. You download the app, you fund your account with $100, and you're going to get 2 free stocks valued between $800 to $1,600. That's a no-brainer free money, and I'll catch you on the next one.